All right, today we're talking about one of my favorite, most versatile work bags. This is an award-winning briefcase by Stuart and Lau. Let's get right into it. Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Desmond. I make videos about tech, travel, and camera gear, and today we are talking all about this brand new briefcase from Stuart and Lau. This is the Cary double briefcase, and this is one of my favorite work bags. So, like most of my videos, we're going to talk about a few things: design, build quality, functionality, and then we'll spend some time seeing what this fits and how it fits it. And make sure you watch until the end of this video because we are actually giving away 2 of these limited edition colorways from Stuart and Lau. You can't get the Espresso and the Tan versions of this on the website. So I'm partnering with Stuart and Lau to give away 2 of these to my subscribers. Rules will follow at the end of this video. So let's get right into the bag itself. Let's talk about build quality and the materials. So first of all, what you're going to notice here, and one of the things I actually really like about this bag that makes it incredibly versatile as a everyday carry bag, as a travel bag, is that this is a hybrid bag. This is a synthetic Duralite material, some type of like high quality nylon. Best thing about this particular type of material is that it is waterproof. And for someone who travels a lot, this is a really important element for me, especially as someone who would bring this bag everywhere. Knowing that rain, water, spills aren't going to damage and permanently impact the bag is really, really useful. The stark difference would be an all leather briefcase. Those are incredibly beautiful, but they do lack versatility. When you're going somewhere that may rain, you have to be a lot more careful with an all leather bag. So for me, when I'm thinking about an everyday carry, something I can like toss around and know that it's gonna survive, still look good, I actually prefer hybrid bags. And I call this hybrid because you still get the best of both worlds. I love really high quality leather bags, and like I was saying, an all leather briefcase tends to be tough to carry around all the time, but this still brings in really high quality elements. So this is full grain Italian leather accents. It runs the length of the bag, the handles, probably some of the most important pieces and the things that you're always going to be holding on to. This is really high quality leather, and I think that's an important element to call out. You get the durability and versatility of this Duralite waterproof nylon, but you get the class and the style of high quality Italian full grain leather. What I really like about this as well, you get this great full grain leather luggage tag. I just keep these on my bags. I just like the way they look. And it's always helpful. You can throw an ID in here. You can throw contact information or like a badge for your building. I like these a lot. Okay, coming onto the side, high quality zippers with really nice finished hardware. These are YKK zippers, so industry standard, just great, functional, smooth, and durable. I really like this. You've got the subtle, like Stuart and Lau marker tagged into this. That's really cool. I like that a lot. And then again, you'll notice full grain Italian leather accents here for the metal hardware that you would click the strap onto, and I'll show you that a little bit later. Onto the other side, same thing. Beautiful accents. This is where the other clip for your strap goes. And again, I'll switch over so you can see you've got these really nice metal clips that actually allow you to take off the handles if you want to. So let's move on to functionality. Let's start to open up all these pockets and talk about what this thing can carry and how it carries it. All right, so let's talk about pockets. First, we're on the front of this bag. There's 3 pockets on the front with a good amount of depth. I actually really like these pockets here. They're really subtle, and honestly, if you didn't know better, it just kind of blends with the overall design aesthetic. You wouldn't even know they were pockets, but perfect size for things like a cell phone. Like really, really nice, slides right in there. Moving through an airport, moving through an office, these are really, really nice. I can see how these would be very, very useful. You just drop things in, pull them out. Not very secure, obviously, if you're worried about theft, but there are other pockets for that. Convenience though, these 3 pockets, incredibly useful. So flipping over to the side, it actually doesn't look like there's much, but what I love about it is this little magnetic pocket here. So this is held together by 2 magnets right here and here. I enjoy that a ton. No zippers, nothing needed, quick and easy access to a really deep, large pocket that runs the entire length of the bag. You could fit an iPad in here. You could actually fit your laptop in here if you had a relatively small one. Probably wouldn't recommend that, but let's take a look. Espresso interior, just like the bag, but what I like is this cream colored soft lining. Makes it easier to find things when they're inside dark bags. I think that's an important element for me, is light interiors make it easy to find black hardware. I have a ton of stuff. I want to go digging around. I just want to be able to open my bag and be able to see. And these white liners tend to help with that a lot. So what else is in this bag right here? You have a small compartment. And inside one of those pockets, Stuart and Lau actually includes this really cool portable tote bag. It's just a little shopping bag that folds out. I'll open this with you because honestly putting it back together is going to be a pain. So let's just flip this open and I'll pull all the stuff out so you can actually see what this is. Okay, fully open. This is that portable tote that comes included with the Stuart and Lau bag. I think it's just a really nice addition to have. It's useful, it's tiny, it's portable. I really like it. It's a great addition. Not something that Stuart and Lau has to give you or has to provide, but I really enjoy that extra attention to detail and adds to the versatility and functionality of this entire setup. Okay, so back inside here, we've got a zipper. All right, so we're opening up our first zipper. Leather zipper pulls, really nice here. And inside is a relatively deep pocket. Again, we'll use my iPhone for reference. Take a look here. It's going to slide right inside, fits really well. This particular pocket is lined with a soft microfiber-like material. So again, probably perfect for throwing a cell phone in, a iPad mini, or maybe a small Kindle. Next, let's flip over to the front of the bag. We were here a little bit earlier, but I'm going to show you this really nice large zipper compartment. So zipping this open. So this type of clamshell opening is probably one of my favorite elements for a versatile, useful work bag. Being able to open this wide, you've got this white interior lining, which means you can, again, put things in their place. They're easy to find. Cell phone. This is like perfect for an iPad right here, so I could throw an iPad in here. Again, you've got a nice magnetic closure. And overall, this section is really nice. So let's talk about pockets. First of all, I kept this in here because this was a wonderful note from Matthew over at Stuart and Lau. He's one of the founders. I really appreciate the attention to detail and the handwritten note. So I love that when I'm working with brands. Let's take a look at these pockets. External pocket here and here, relatively large. One thing I will show you up close now that we've got focus is this really nice magnetic key ring. I actually really like this. I might switch over my key ring for my car keys, but it's nice because there's a magnet here, and what you can do is just place it and it'll magnetize and hold itself in place. This is, again, like really thoughtful, not something that Stuart and Lau had to include, but I'm really loving all the surprises I found opening up and exploring this bag. Just the tiny things that make the overall carry experience really, really great. So let's see, you've got pen pockets here. I like these pen pockets. They fit things like this. This is a Mont Blanc pen, and they tend to be much larger than your normal average pen. So that's why I love these types of pen holders that will actually take on larger, beefier pens that I like to carry. And then these large pockets up here, you should be able to hold a good amount of stuff. And like I said, we have a super soft microfiber, almost suede-like material for an iPad is probably the best thing I would throw in here. I'm just gonna flip this open and give you a look. That's the one thing I really like about hybrid bags and these nylon materials is you don't really have to break them in like full leather bags. It takes a while to soften them up. So if you want something really easy to manage that's malleable and flexible, a hybrid nylon and leather bag is probably the right choice. So now that we've got it open on this side, this actually feels a little bit more like the inside of a suitcase to me, but I kind of dig it because we've got these leather zipper pulls. They open up to a semi-transparent pocket here. You can throw headphones, I guess anything you want, cables if you want easy access to them. This is a really soft pocket, so I'd say anything you throw in there, you don't have to worry about it getting scratched up. The only thing I would say is if you toss a bunch of heavy items on this side of the pocket, you're gonna get a lot of like flopping around. Its distribution of weight isn't great on this side, considering how thin this flap is. All right, we've zipped that up, and let me give you a quick look. Let's just do a bottom check. I always like to examine the bottom of bags. That's the thing that makes contact with the ground most often than not. We have 1, 2, 3, 4 metal lugs here that make contact with the ground when you put it down. One of the gripes for me when I've talked about these types of hybrid synthetic bags in the past is, although they are very flexible and versatile, they don't hold shape very well, especially once you start applying a lot of weight inside. They're not as rigid as your all leather bag, for example. So if you've got really heavy stuff in here, when you place this on the ground, if it's not a perfectly flat surface, you're probably gonna get some sagging, and the bottom of the bag will probably make contact with the floor, which is totally fine. Like I said, hybrid material, Duralite, waterproof, it'll be great and it'll function really well, but just know that these probably don't work that great. Finally, let's get to the main compartment, and it probably has one of my favorite features of this entire bag, which I don't know if I mentioned earlier, but this won the 7th annual Caryology Award for Best Work Bag. And hopefully you can tell why as I've started to go through all the features and functions. There's just so much thought that goes into the overall experience, not just the design of the bag, but the small things that I've started to discover about the bag that make the experience of carrying this around really, really positive. So let's take a look. We've got a big wide open compartment here. Like I said, I love the cream colored interior, makes it easy to find dark objects and dark items. What's really cool though is this is our laptop sleeve. All right. It zips open, you throw your laptop in, microfiber lining, but what's really cool is this. What? Completely removable, and it mounts with these really nice quick detach points. And what's great about this is now you have a little mobile portfolio for your laptop. You can throw your charger in here, you can throw your mouse in here, and then you can grab it by this handle. I actually really like this. This is just, again, another example of why I think they're an award-winning company. The thought that went into this, turning one product into multiple products with multiple functions, that is why I think this is my most versatile bag. All right, so let's throw a laptop in here, but before that, let me just give you a close look. Leather zipper pulls, but look at the weather sealing on this zipper. That's what I really like about this. If you take this out of the bag, it's still protected. It still keeps your laptop safe. It's like getting 2 bags in one. It's honestly one of my favorite things ever. Here I have a 14-inch M1 Max MacBook Pro. We're gonna go ahead and just drop that in here. I mean, it fits perfect. You have enough space for a 16-inch laptop in this compartment. So we'll zip it up, and here we go. And the nice thing is, once you've got a laptop in, this little strap feels great. So you just throw this on. I really love this. I think I'm gonna use this a ton. All right, now the other thing I'm gonna show you, putting it back is super easy. So let's see if you can see this. 2 black clips with open-ended tops, and all you do is slide the locks in. Okay, so I'm gonna get a little blasphemous and just like roll these zippers open. It's not destroying the bag, but I wanna give you a good look of how these clips work with your laptop sleeve. You've got the 2 knobs here on the laptop sleeve, and then you've got these 2 open top clips, and all you do is pop them in, and that's it. They're held together by a combination of magnets and really interesting clicking mechanisms, and that's it. You're good to go. You don't waste up any space, and if you want to just pull this out, you pull it right out of the bag, and you are ready to rock. So cool. Love that. And other than that, that's the main compartment. You have a ton of room here. Like I said, the other thing that's just really nice that makes this so versatile is if you have your own laptop sleeve, you can just take this out and just use your own laptop sleeve. You can just throw your laptop in there. You can free up space if you don't want to carry a laptop with you. Really, really useful overall. And I think it just gives the user a ton of options on how to carry their stuff for the best use cases that fit them. One more thing I will call out, this is a travel bag. So luggage pass-through. Really important. Honestly, bags that don't have it, I don't know, they tend to be really hard for me to just justify carrying on travel trips all the time, but you know, I have in the past. I'm glad that this bag has it. So for those of you that have watched to this point, we are giving away 2 of these limited edition colorways from Stuart and Lau. The Espresso and Tan is not actually available for sale. So we have 2 of them we're gonna be giving away to my subscribers. Here are the rules. You need to subscribe to this channel, like this video, and hop over to Instagram at Hello Desmond. I will be posting the giveaway photo. All you need to do is comment there, and I will pick 2 lucky winners for a Stuart and Lau Cary double and a Stuart and Lau Cary single, which is smaller, slimmer, a little bit less capacity. But they both come in this limited edition Espresso and Tan colorway that you can't get online. So join the contest for your chance to win. Good luck. So finally, let's talk about price and value. This is the double size. This is exactly what I need. I tend to carry cameras, notebooks, all kinds of things. This comes in at $395 USD. For what this does and all of the features and functionality, I actually think this happens to be a steal for the price. I think Stuart and Lau could probably get away with raising the price a bit as well, but I don't think they will, because I think what they're doing is designing a perfectly versatile, beautiful bag that gives so much value to the user. It feels almost like a no-brainer decision. And here is an example of price disparity and functionality. This is my Prada briefcase. It's made from their proprietary nylon and their Saffiano leather. This is a $2,800 bag, and it lacks a ton of the features and functionality that you would find in the Stuart and Lau Cary briefcase. Obviously, there are reasons why I like to carry my Prada bag, and there are even more reasons why I would carry this instead as an everyday travel bag. So hopefully that gives you an idea of the stark price ranges you'd find in the briefcase world. But for $395, this is an absolute steal. The hybrid materials, the waterproof Duralite nylon, the Italian full grain leather, all of the different components that go into here, and all of these tiny little details that make the experience really, really premium, like the magnetic keychain and the removable laptop sleeve or the included shopping tote bag. Those are just really cool elements of the bag. And even here, for those of you that like to carry newspapers, you can just slide your newspaper right here, or a magazine roll. Tiny little elements that make a huge impact on the overall buying experience and carrying experience of this Stuart and Lau bag. All right, again, thank you all for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed this review. Hit that like button, subscribe, hop over to my Instagram account for a chance to be one of the 2 winners for a limited edition Stuart and Lau Cary briefcase. I will catch y'all in the next one.